Right.
Do you need a miracle tonight? Are you struggling from hopelessness, poverty, sickness, sorrow, addiction, bad relationship, or any other kind of misery? Prayer warriors from around the country standing by to receive your prayer request. Now is the time for your deliverance. Prayer Time Live. Receive a miracle.
Well, welcome to Prayer Time Live. This station, this internet broadcast is all about prayer, and it's learning how to pray, the right way to pray, and do you have confidence that God hears you when you pray? And are you good enough to expect a miracle? Well, we're going to talk about these things, and we have a special guest on today. We have our friend Corwin Vega off the Pima Reservation. He is a musician and singer and songwriter, and we'll be talking with him today. I like to go right to one of his songs that he did. You might like it. It's called Hallelujah, and so here it is.
For the Lord God Almighty reigns. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. For the Lord God Almighty reigns.
You just listening to Corwin Vega from the Pima Reservation. He's a singer, writer, and songwriter, and what a beautiful song. All right, we're actually in a test mode right now, and otherwise I'd have a shirt and a tie or something nice, and I'd have a green screen in the back here. But I'm just testing sound levels. I notice I'm a little hot. The sounds get a little loud there, so we'll have to check that and see how that sounds. Let me see what I have. Got an ad coming up here, kind of an insert that kind of tells you a little bit about what we do, and so we're going to do that right now. Here we go. Well, I'm back, and now I see that I'm really running hot there, so let me come over here to the mixer, and let me turn that down. It looks a little hot, getting into the red. Now this is a test. We're testing here, and if you notice my eyes going there and there, I'm looking at this big monitor, which I'm controlling with a mouse right here, and so that's because I'm a one-man show. One man. Testing 1, 2. Let's see. I don't want it to get red anymore. So let's see how that sounds right there. Okay. So anyway, we're testing with some plugins, some audio plugins, and anyway, I'd like to play one of Jim Felix. He's from Canada, and native from Canada. Let's see, what do they call the natives up there? I'm not for sure. But anyway, here's a song of his. He's fantastic. I'm sure you're going to enjoy this.
The river of Jordan, the river of Jordan, I'm gonna cross over. The river of Jordan, gonna see Peter, James, and John standing by the river. Gonna see Daniel from the lion's den. The river of Jordan, the river of Jordan. Oh, the river of Jordan, the river of Jordan. I'm gonna cross over. The river of Jordan. I'm gonna walk with Moses. Gonna talk with Enoch. Gonna walk with David. Gonna sing like the king. The river of Jordan, the river of Jordan. Oh, the river of Jordan, I'm gonna cross over. The river of Jordan, going down to the river, It's a powerful river, that river Jordan. I'm going down to that river, that powerful river, that river Jordan, the river of Jordan, the river of Jordan. Oh, the river of Jordan, the river of Jordan.
Well, hello, Saints. How did you like the music? Wasn't that great? It's always encouraging to hear uplifting songs that reflect on the power of God. And are you expecting a miracle? Well, you should. And if you're not, there's something wrong. Why aren't you wanting a miracle? Because you definitely don't deserve one. You got to get that straight. You don't deserve it. There's nothing you've done exceptional and really fantastic that you know God owes you one. That's the first thing you need to realize if you want to get a miracle, is that you don't have anything to boast about. You do two things: God exists and God cares, and that's really what's important. That you know, remember that. Remember the lady with an issue of blood that was pushing through the crowd. Well, she touched him and got healed. She had a miracle. And so, what was it? He told her that your faith. And what kind of faith did she have? Well, she believed that God would give miracles. That's it. She wasn't necessarily anything special, a holy woman of any kind. She just believed that he was capable of doing it, and she persisted on knowing that if she could just touch him, she'd have a miracle. So just remember that. When you ask God for help, don't approach him with the concept of works and I haven't done this, I haven't done that, and haven't prayed enough, and not giving enough, and you have this sense of guilt, and and maybe if I make a deal with him and I get back in church, he'll do something for me. Well, that ain't true. That's just not the way it works. You just need to realize that you fall short every day. Even when you do good things, it's still not good enough. It's something that God has done, something he does for people. Well, listen, I'm doing a test here, testing my mic out. More likely nobody ever hear this, so I don't intend for this to get out. I'm going to go back over here to a new one of Corn Vega, and Corn Vega Jr., phenomenal singer, musicians, songwriter, and so we're going to listen to one of his great songs.
Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. Oh, what a foretaste of glory divine, year of salvation, virgins alive, born of his Spirit, washed in his blood. Oh, this is my story. This is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. This is my story. This is my song. I'm praising my Savior all the day long. This is my story. This is my song. I'm praising my Savior all the day long. This are holy, King of kings, Lord of lords. You are holy, holy. You are holy, King of kings, Lord of lords. I worship you. Holy, you are holy, King of kings, Lord of lords. You are holy, holy. You are holy, King of kings, Lord of lords. I worship you. Worthy, you are worthy, King of kings, Lord of lords. You are worthy, worthy. Yes, you are worthy, King of kings, Lord of lords. I worship you. I worship you, Almighty God. There is none like you. I worship you, oh Prince of Peace. That is what I long to do. I give you praise, for you are my righteousness. I worship you, Almighty God. There is none like you. How great is our God? Sing with me, how great is our God? And always sing how great is our God. You're the name above all names. You are worthy of all praise. And my heart will sing how great is our God. And my heart will sing how great is our God. He is great, and my heart will sing how great is our God. How great is our God.
Well, great, fantastic. Well, we're back. This is Prime Time. This is Prime Prayer Time Live. This is the test video. Probably nobody will get to hear it, and we're just checking out the sounds, making sure we got good sound and good quality sound. So anyway, we got a green screen behind me. We're going to be putting a picture back there, so it'll look like I'm in some other place instead of my living room here. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this, and I've got an ad that I want to run. This kind of tells you about the program. So if you see me looking around with my eyes, I've got this screen in front of me here, and I've got press buttons to make things work. So enjoy this. Well, we're back, and that was a little video thing that I put together to kind of explain what the program's about, Prayer Time Live. Right now we're shooting for Mondays. We may do it every day of the week. I'm not for sure. Still kind of praying about it. It makes sense, Prayer Time Live. I guess we should pray about whatever we do. So anyway, we're testing. I'm testing the voice out. Learning how to operate it. When you see me move around my eyes and so forth, I'm actually controlling the control panel here in front of me. Got this big screen in front of me here, and so, for instance, but anyway, I'm going to close out the program with the close of the show. I got to come down here and press that, bring it up here, and then I'm ready to click this button, and it'll go right to close. Thank you so much for tuning in, and remember, prayer, communicating with God is the most important thing you can do. In fact, Jesus died for the fact that the number one reason he died was for you to be able to communicate with the Father once again. So until we meet again,